Once again, LaRonson Boykin with Boykin HVAC, and today we're going to be pulling the strainer on a water-cooled package unit. Stay tuned. So right now, responding to the service call, we have the unit off on high head pressure. Just go ahead and press the alarm button there. It's flashing, and we got a high head pressure alarm. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and power this unit down. This is a water-cooled unit. Alright, it is off. So the pressure's not going to call, even though it shouldn't be calling anyway because it's off of head pressure. All the way up in the distance, we have our strainer. So I'm going to use this ladder right here to get up to that strainer. And then want to crawl through this little crawl space to get to it. So I opened up the other access door, and we want to go ahead and shut off the water valve and pull that strainer right there just to check the strainer. Oftentimes when you get a head pressure call on a water cool unit, you usually have a dirty strainer or something going on with the water, like air in the lines or a bad pump. The first thing you want to do is check your strainer and things of that nature. Once the strainer is clean, you gauge up on the unit and reset the unit. If your strainer's clean, your pump is good, and you don't have any air in the lines, the next thing you're going to go to is the water cool condenser, which is in this system itself. This is going to be a package unit. Okay. Most times there's nothing we could do if we got a bad condenser. You can't do nothing right away. Because what you want to do is you want to do chemical cleaning. You know, best thing you can do is try to back flush it. Try to break down or flush out some of that scale buildup. With the scale buildup inside the condenser, the water cooled condenser, is basically going to be acting as an insulant, and it's not going to allow the heat to transfer to the water. With a water cool unit, you need the heat to transfer in order to bring down your temperatures, and bringing down your temperatures is going to bring down your pressures. Okay, so let's start with this strainer. Check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so the first thing we want to do here is valve off and isolate the strainer. So this is going to be my supply. This is going to be a return. Got it valved off here. This is the strainer itself right here. This is the strainer body. Inside of here is the strainer. Once these are valved off, we want to remove this nipple, and we want to blow down the strainer by opening it up. Let it take pressure off and it'll drain out the water. These Belimo motors here are electronic valves, so when I shut off the power, it should have closed as well. Not sure how they have it wired up here. Most times just shutting off at the thermostat to kill these and it'll close it off because it's not calling. But other times you got to kill it power from the unit, and I didn't do that, so I'm just valving it off here, which I like to do anyway. I think is a good practice. Okay, I didn't come up the way I wanted to come because this still was kind of far reach, so I got my ladder there in the distance and I came around. So let me go ahead and pull this strainer, and I'll check back in with you guys later. For this particular job, you're going to want the Teflon tape, adjustable. Possibly could use a channel lock or a pipe wrench. I like to go to pipe wrench. And you're going to want a steel wire brush to clean off the strainer. Alright, check back in with you guys a little later. Okay, I just drained down the unit. Got the water out. You guys can see that water is filthy. I would call it murky, but that's dirty. So usually that's a sign of a dirty strainer. So let me go ahead and pull this joker. See what we got. Oh man, so there's your strainer. And I'm going to tell you right now, you guys are probably not used to seeing this. This is a steam basket strainer. It tells a steam basket strainer because of all how the little holes are. Usually if you got a water basket strainer, the holes are a lot bigger. But these are typical. We usually find these in the water system. So to the naked eye, you would think this strainer don't look bad. More or less, because when it's dirty, you kind of see it outside. But, yes again. Boom. This thing is packed. This is real bad. So this building probably has about 14 floors that we service, and the fact that this is the only one that went off on head pressure, I'm going to go ahead and suggest to them that we schedule a maintenance. With everything going on with the pandemic, probably haven't been doing the maintenance as we should be, because a lot of the clients haven't been scheduling accordingly. but this is a bad strainer, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out, get my wire brush, and I'll check back in with you all, show you how a clean one's supposed to look. Okay, ladies and gents, that's a nice clean strainer there. You guys can see how clean that is, more or less. And again, it's not going to be perfect, but compared to how it was, it's a nice clean strainer. So I went ahead and I threw the Teflon tape on there. This is going to form our gasket and our seal so they don't leak. You don't got to go crazy with the Teflon. I like getting it a little thicker around the edges on the bottom, more or less, to kind of form a gasket. Then I like to get it a little bit on the threads. But if this already had a gasket on it, you wouldn't need any Teflon tape at all. You'll be defeating the purpose. You probably causing more issues putting the tape on there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this bad boy back in there. And it was pretty bad. Like, that was like a whole clump of mud. See how dirty this bucket of water is. Okay. Let me get that back on there. Reset this unit. Check on my pressures. And go from there. Just a real quick tip for you guys at home. I like to put like something in here when I take my strainer out, maybe like a napkin or a rag, some towel or something like that, just to keep it from dripping on the ceiling or anything like that. See, I have like a little drip there, but sometimes these things do leak residual water in there. The valve may not be holding up as good, as things of that nature. So you want, just a quick trick, little tip for you guys. See how the water is catching it. So always going to be mindful of the client's property. You don't want to damage anything. All right, you want to cause any type of water issue or any type of electrical arcs if you're working in an area that's around electric and water. So hopefully that's useful to you all out there. Okay, so we're back in place. Got this in a closed position. Usually there's a handle here to open and close our power valve, but sometimes that get in the way of the spin. So most times you see that they're off. They're probably in the area somewhere, but it's easier to just use adjustable there. So I went ahead and got my nipple on there nice and tight. That helped me get started with the spinning. And then I went ahead and spun that all the way in. Just sometimes you got to be careful. I usually bring up two tools, pipe wrench. There's two pipe wrenches, or a pipe wrench and a channel lock, so that I could actually go hold back, because sometimes it's actually going to try to spin if these are a little loose to begin with, and I seen that happening just now. So I did like a double wrenched it. I held back here as I spun my blow down nice and tight. So usually I like to start opening up with the return. And just so you guys know, another tip, anywhere the strainer is, whatever side the strainer is on, that's going to be the supply water. You always want to filter the water on coming in. So it's going to be on the supply side. If you've got a strainer that's on the return, chances are somebody screwed up. We also do have arrows here that's showing it's going into the unit. And we have arrows there saying it's going back to the tower or the pump. Okay, so I usually like to start by opening up my return, which is going to be the back one. Okay, so these are smaller pipes. On bigger pipes, sometimes I open it up a little slower, just to slow down the turbulence. And then I'm going to check, make sure there's no water leaks. Okay, see any water leaks? Okay, then I'm going to open up our supply side. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you hear the water moving through. Okay, same thing. Check and see if any water leaks. And the fact that I'm hearing water moving through, that also lets me know that these Belimos are open. But again, I didn't kill the power, so I'm not too surprised at that. That's why I always close here anyways. Okay. Plus, I knew that already because I kind of used my supply to help blow down that dirty strainer. It wasn't draining fast to me. I didn't catch that on video, but usually if your strainer don't drain, once you open it up and try to blow it down, if the water don't start to drain out, chances are it's a dirty strainer that's blocking up the water. Okay, but usually you'll see leaks right away. I don't have any leaks. I usually check with my fingers. Kind of see I got dust on my glove. Okay, still got dust on my glove. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the unit, start it back up, gauge up, and check my pressures. That's not part of the video, so I'll say that for another one a little bit later. But for the most part, that's the process of responding to a high head pressure service call. That's the process of cleaning and pulling the strainer. You want to pull strainers on open loops. If you got a closed loop, you don't need to pull a strainer, although sometimes you can get air in the line, and sometimes it could get dirty because of buildup and different things that they use to actually treat the closed loop system. It is rare, but on an open loop system, you're going to be pulling these strainers. Alright, so Ronson Boykin with Boykin HVAC, signing out.